Marriage is supposed to be a partnership built on love, respect, and loyalty. At least that's what I thought when I married Anna. We weren't perfect, but I believed we were a team. Two people supporting each other through the highs and lows of life. That illusion shattered the night she snapped at me and shouted, "You're not my owner!" It started with something small. I had simply asked her where she had been that evening because she came home late, smelling of perfume that wasn't hers. Instead of answering, she exploded. "You don't own me! You don't get to ask where I go or what I do!" Her voice echoed through the house, her face twisted with anger, as if I had accused her of something unforgivable. I stood there, stunned. I wasn't trying to control her. I just wanted honesty. But the venom in her words told me something wasn't right. That night, I didn't argue further. I simply said, "You're right, Anna. I don't own you. But respect goes both ways." She rolled her eyes and stormed off. Over the next weeks, things grew worse. She became distant, glued to her phone, leaving for long work meetings that never matched her schedule. Her attitude changed too, more hostile, more dismissive. Whenever I asked for basic communication, she accused me of being controlling. But I knew. Deep inside, I knew something ugly was happening. One evening, I got my answer. While she was showering, her phone buzzed. A message lit up the screen. "Last night was amazing. When's the next time we can meet?" My heart sank. My hands trembled as I scrolled further, uncovering weeks of messages, flirtation, secret, meetups, lies. She had been cheating. I didn't confront her right away. Instead, I gathered evidence quietly. Screenshots of the messages, pictures from the private investigator I hired, records of her sneaking off. I let the truth pile up like ammunition for the moment I'd need it. That moment came faster than I expected. One Saturday morning, after weeks of tension, she suddenly switched moods. She acted sweet, cooked breakfast, and then sat across from me with a fake smile. "So, I need some money," she began. "Just a little, for myself. You know, I deserve some independence." I looked at her carefully, remembering every cruel word she had thrown at me. "You're not my owner." Now here she was, asking for money, my money, while secretly betraying me. I smiled, calm as ever, and replied, "You're right, Anna, I'm not your owner, which means I don't owe you anything anymore, especially not my money." Her smile froze. "What do you mean?" she asked, suddenly defensive. I reached under the table, pulled out the folder of evidence I had collected, and slid it to her. Her face drained of color as she opened it, photos of her sneaking into hotels, screenshots of her texts, proof beyond denial. "You said I'm not your owner," I told her. "And you're right, but I also won't be your fool. This," I pointed at the folder, "is going to the lawyer. Tomorrow." She tried to cry, to spin excuses, saying it was a mistake, that she still loved me, that she didn't mean it. But the more she begged, the colder I felt. I told her plainly, "You killed this marriage the moment you decided I wasn't enough. Now you can see how it feels to stand alone." The divorce was swift. With the evidence, the court sided with me. I kept the house. I kept most of our assets. She walked away with almost nothing. And the man she betrayed me with? He vanished as soon as her life crumbled. Months later, she texted me out of desperation. "I have nowhere to go. Can you help me, please?" I looked at the message, and for a second I remembered the woman I had once loved. But then I remembered her words, "You're not my owner," and the sting of her betrayal. I simply replied, "You're right. I don't own you, and I don't owe you. Goodbye." That was the last time I ever heard from her, and for the first time in years I finally felt free.